Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be talking about Workhorse. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be talking about Workhorse stock. And a lot of people have been asking, is now a good time to pick up Workhorse stock? A lot of people are still waiting on this USPS deal to get kind of worked out, which is kind of going to be the big catalyst for Workhorse stock. If you guys don't know what Workhorse actually does, they do produce EV vehicles, basically commercial EV vehicles like delivery vans, right? So basically pretty similar to what you see, the UPS drivers and the FedEx and the mailmans and stuff like that. But analyzing the 5-year chart, guys, this thing IPO'd about 5 years ago, December 11, 2015, currently up 360%. Looking at the 1-year chart, guys, this thing is up almost 1,000%, and then the 3-month chart is up 62%. I mean, the stock's been doing pretty well for itself, but a lot of people, like I said, have been waiting on the USPS deal. Even some analysts rating the stock to a hold instead of a buy, just because the USPS deal got delayed. Now, I want you guys to know the little bit of the schematics about the USPS deal. It is a $7 billion deal, right? That's currently in talks for Workhorse. Workhorse in itself is going to roll out 180,000 vehicles, basically for USPS to use. And a lot of people don't really understand the benefit behind, USPS getting all these electric vehicles. It's going to save the company a lot of money in the bottom line. They don't have to pay for gas. It's going to be better for the workers. They don't have to pay for maintenance costs and all kinds of stuff. So it's actually going to be very, very good for the stock itself. Like I said, I do think Workhorse stock is going to land the USPS deal. I think it's just a little bit delayed just due to the fact of COVID-19. And there's, of course, a bunch of external factors too. Negotiations sometimes do take a while. But guys, do not count out Workhorse stock even though they don't land the USPS deal. Like I said, I do think Workhorse stock is going to land the USPS deal. But guys, even though it doesn't, do not count out Workhorse stock because the product that they're offering, guys, is going to be huge. Now, as you guys know, the EV market in itself has been blowing up like crazy, right? The EV market's been getting a lot of attention. And why is that? Because people are looking towards the EV market to basically lead the future. Guys, you have to understand, when it comes to electric or battery power, it doesn't just stop at cars. It doesn't just stop at vans or delivery vans. Guys, there's so much stuff you can do with battery power. Look at all the EV companies and all they've done this year alone and how much growth they've actually sustained, because people know, that this market specifically, guys, is going to be the market leading us into the next decade here. There's a lot of money to be made. It's very innovative. And with the technology advancement we're now seeing, guys, EV cars and EV companies are starting to IPO all over because, they know that there's a lot of money to be made here. So it leads people to ask the question, is Workhorse stock a buy at $27.14? Should you buy Workhorse stock or should you wait, guys? And for me, like I said, obviously, guys, everything I say in my videos is not investment advice, but I still do think Workhorse stock is a good buy at $27.14. And like I said, even though they don't land the USPS deal, guys, Workhorse still has a lot to offer as a company. They currently do have 2 vans already made. It's the C650 and the C1000. And the thing is, guys, these vans have already passed their certifications and they're already on the road. So it's not like Workhorse is currently in makes of the van or they have plans to make it. Like, they have these vans already made, which does give Workhorse stock a little bit advantage over its competition. There's a lot of companies out there that are starting to IPO, coming out like Nikola Motors and all these other companies who don't even have physical vehicles made. It's more just an idea. But guys, Workhorse actually has these vehicles made. They're on the road, they passed their certifications, and they have a lot to offer. Now, like I said, this is what probably gives Workhorse the biggest advantage as far as all the other people competing with the USPS contract, because Workhorse is the only company that has an up and running EV vehicle. I know Ford's in talks with them as well, but the thing is, guys, Ford does not have an EV vehicle actually made. They don't have the EV vans actually made, versus Workhorse stock they actually do, which in my opinion does give Workhorse stock an advantage, guys. You guys have to understand that for downside potential, guys, Workhorse does not have that much, but the upside potential for Workhorse stock, guys, is very, very high, especially for the product and the niche that they're targeting, their business model, and all sorts of aspects of the company itself. Guys, it's going to be a huge market. Take a look at all the delivery services out there and how much Workhorse could utilize this to make itself grow as a bigger company. Like I said, with the rise of the EV market and its popularity growing, guys, Workhorse stock still has a lot of room to grow. And I think now is a good time to buy Workhorse stock. I don't think people should wait to buy Workhorse stock, guys, because like I said, one day it's going to be $40, $50, $60 if it ever gets there. And then people are like, I should have bought it when it was $20, $22, $25. And even today, guys, at $27.14. And as far as the price prediction goes, and obviously, guys, this is my personal opinion, but guys, I do see Workhorse stock being a $50 stock within the next couple of years. And a lot of people may say, you know, that's too far away. There's a lot more money to be made. But you guys have to understand, guys, that these EV companies have so much more potential to grow in the long term that, guys, you guys should be holding these stocks for a very long time. You guys should not be pinching for pennies here, guys. I would buy Workhorse stock and hold it for 2 to 3 years and see where the company actually goes. Like I said, being able to produce luxury, you know, EV vehicles, you know, delivery vans with all these updated features, providing massage chairs and navigation and all these updated features in these EV cars is absolutely humongous, guys. Compared to those old mail vans you see driving around, you know, this is going to be a big step up, which is why I think Workhorse is going to land the USPS deal. Now, yeah, you have to understand, you know, if Workhorse stock does land the USPS deal, you know, there's going to be a lot of upside potential for the stock because Workhorse then can start getting more affiliates. It can start getting more clientele for itself, guys. And like I said, Workhorse stock still has so much more upside potential. I do see Workhorse stock being a $50 stock, and I do think Workhorse stock right now, guys, is severely undervalued. I think people should take the advantage right now and buy Workhorse stock. I think it is worth the investment. I think overall, Workhorse does have a lot to offer as a company, guys. And you guys have to understand, as it starts to grow and as it starts to expand more and more, guys, you know, a lot more people are going to be wanting to strike up deals with Workhorse. A lot more people are going to be wanting to go to Workhorse's door and basically see what these vans can do. And like I said, guys, the biggest advantage that Workhorse stock has is they already have these delivery vans already made, the battery-powered vans already made, which is absolutely huge because a lot of companies right now that are starting to IPO are basically just an idea right now, guys. A lot of them haven't even started production of their vehicles yet, which gives Workhorse a huge advantage. And like I said, guys, Workhorse being the only company that offers an EV solution, right, as far as the USPS deal goes, gives Workhorse a huge advantage. You guys don't understand that how much money USPS is actually going to save if they were to revert all their vehicles to battery power. Guys, buy Workhorse stock. I think it is worth the investment at $27.14. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Workhorse stock. Do you think Workhorse stock is worth a buy at $27.14? If you guys own Workhorse stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your value? I am always curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.